It's your boy Real back with another video, and we're gonna jump right into this segment. So we're gonna keep it clean today. So let's hop right in. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about Pisces 2026, you guys. As you guys know that this year is wrapping up, so we're gonna get started now. One of the things to mention is the fact that this is a new year. So we're gonna talk about your intuition. I can't see anybody that's in the chat, so let me see what's going on, you guys. Give me 1 second. Check something. Let me see something once. If you guys can just type a one or a two so I can see the chat, because I don't see the chat at all, you guys. I can't see your comments. Let me check something. Check something here. Oh, here it is, I think. Let me check. Oh, okay. I see they did some type of update, you guys. So that's why. Um, yeah, there's some type of update. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me check something. Okay. Wait there. Oh, what's going on, Liam Rose? Just trying to make sure that I can see the super chats or the chats in general. Give me 1 second. Okay. Try to type something now just so I can see if the chat's working now, you guys. So I can't see. I just saw someone write something, but it doesn't look like it's sticking. So, all right, let me try it. I don't see any messages, so let me try this again. All right, I think it's okay. I see it now. All right, so yeah, you say you in O Block. What you doing over there? Welcome everyone. So we're talking about Pisces in this upcoming year, 2026. Like I say, and this is a big time for you Pisces out there to use your intuition because, like I say, it's a lot of things gonna happen in 2026. Believe it or not, that's gonna catch you by surprise. There's gonna be a lot of changes. So it's always, as every year progresses, it's not all, it's not gonna be the same. Now, I got some new content that I'm gonna drop on this channel. Um, and also guys feel free to subscribe to my other channel, Team Pisces, but I still be talking about signs and breaking it down here too. It's just that I'm going to be adding music to my channel. At least that's what I envision. So the type of music I'm gonna be dropping is like um zodiac signs, believe it or not, but I'll be sharing my story about my encounters and just experiences. But you guys know how us Pisces can be. We're very creative, so I'm gonna do my music videos, and it's gonna be a big change. So people might start, saying, "What is this?" But this is an official artist channel anyway. It's just so happened I started talking about signs on it. So Like I say, I'm gonna be doing music videos, and hey, I'm trying to level up with the music aspect too now. But I'll be including that on this channel, so you will hear a lot of different types of music. Now, also, I'm trying to get out of my car as far as the content is concerned. So do more like vlogging, more like outside, more outdoor type videos, because like it's starting to get stale, sitting in the car. But the weather's bad, so you gotta bear with me. Um, so yeah, intuition when it comes to. Oh, you said you got to take kicked out. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. What's your mom's zodiac sign? L. He said L I am Amber Rose. So yeah. Okay, so 2026 is about intuition. And this is when your intuition becomes your protection. Now, everybody knows that everyone around you is not who they say they are. What's going on? Everyone that just entered the live, everything is going well. I'm pretty much monotone. That's just how I talk, you guys. So if I sound a little dry, that's just how I speak. That's always my mood. So it is what it is. Someone said, someone told me that why I mentioned that. Someone told me like you sound not interested, or you just sound like your mood is just like dry, like you just don't give a shit. I'm like, no, that's not the case. That's just how I am. But yeah, so when it comes to people are not who they say they are. And you will see a lot of this in 2026. So don't be surprised when it happens. Don't be surprised when you find out the truth, because I'm here to expose it. Now, just know that people's behavior will always tell you who they really are. And if you could put that behavior to a face of what that looks like, then you will actually understand who they really are rather than them tell it. See? So another thing is the fact that you gotta watch fake friends, Pisces, in 2026. I believe that it's more about your hidden enemies more than anything. And these are the ones that constantly get you. They constantly get you every single time because you don't see them. But you have to feel them. You have to look at the whole picture. You gotta look at their behavior patterns. Now, watch closely, because your spirit will always tell you when something is wrong, when something is off. Now, we're going to expound on this a little further. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the 20 reasons now why you have to stay alert in 2026. Now, just know as the year progresses, you should, as a Pisces, hey, your intuition must upgrade. See, it must be on 10. See, you shouldn't be backpedaling to, years ago and how dull your intuition was when you barely were able to figure out things. You should be progressing year by year and transforming and becoming stronger with it. Now, the new intuition upgrade is coming in 2026, whether you want it to come or not. Look at the world events. So, hey, it's going to be a lot of surprises now. Your intuition should be razor sharp. You should be able to get someone a crispy lining with it. You should be able to line somebody up with your intuition. Okay. This year, there's no way for you to go through another year not knowing what's up. See? So, hey, you'll feel people's intentions, but you have to listen to your intuition, because when people show you their intentions, when you see them, because it's not so much of them showing you it. So you're going to know their intentions before they even speak, what they're here for, whatever the MO is. Now, the best, I'm going to say, the best example I can give you guys is the fact that there's going to be a lot of people smiling in 2026. See, it's going to be a lot of people smiling. It's going to be a lot of people that appear to be so goddamn happy. Just cheesy face, macaroni and cheese. Okay? That just a Polaroid, hey, for the family, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be overbearing. Now, I'm going to tell you why. See, remember I said that's the number one way to hide deception is through smiling, looking as though you got it all well put together. And see, when it comes to that, hey, your like I say, your body's gonna tense up when all this is happening. So you have to trust that. This is how they're gonna come to you, Pisces, undetected, where you have to use your intuition to figure this out. You're not gonna know if this person intentions are not pure or right towards you in 2026. You're gonna have to use your intuition on a whole nother level. Because these archons, Decepticons, these people that are going to walk in your life in 2026 smiling, they were going to throw you off. Because things are about to get bad, okay? The world and how everything is unraveling is going to have a huge effect on people. So how do you think people are going to survive? Now, reason number two, as much as you don't like anything superficial, well, guess what? In 2026, it's going to be more of this. And this is one of the number two, the biggest reason is because of fake friends in 2026. Everything on everything gonna feel fake about everybody, everything. See, it's not gonna see when as the years progress, you're gonna end up seeing way more fake friends, fake relationships. It's almost gonna feel like you guys are playing house all over again, as you did when you were a kid. For anybody that ever played house. And see, you Pisces, the fake friends, they're gonna reveal themselves. But see, you only get that one chance, you only get that one time to see it. Because if you don't listen to your intuition, it's gonna cost you. See, people who were smiling in your face 2024 and 2025, they're gonna slip up. You're gonna realize the people you've been rocking with is not your friend, fam. You've been claiming these people, thinking they your homie, your day one, your big stepper, and no. We'll see how many people from 2024 and 2025 that was smiling in your face. We'll see if they make it to 2026 with that same energy. It's cold-blooded. Now, the thing about it is they're going to slip. And see, you're going to start to notice because they're going to expose the jealousy. They're going to expose the jealousy, or they're going to start distancing themselves from you. See, you ain't going to hear from them. All of a sudden, they didn't fell off the face of the earth. They joined the Army, aka MIA, Secret Services, in other words. Now, that's something to pay attention to. Now, the next reason is the fact those people you thought were long gone and old, you probably thought they done fell off, thinking that, hey, your old enemies thinking they'll never come back. In 2026, they will resurface. You might start seeing people you didn't even know was still in the same city. Next thing you know, you're gonna be in the grocery store, at the mechanic shop, at the barber shop, at the park, and cross paths with them. And then you will be like, damn, real did say that this was gonna happen, and I just bumped into such and such. I didn't want to see this person. Telling you. Now, why is this? Because 2026 is going to pull those unresolved, all that unresolved energy back. See, you got to understand, Pisces, you are a karmic sign. You're going to pull this type of unresolved energy to yourself because it has to be ended. No cycles are not going to be able to just stay out there as a hurricane with a name on it. See, nothing ain't going to be out there in the abyss to be like, hey, I don't know what that was, but that was a storm. And I, I just ran and hid from it. I didn't want to face it because I didn't want any confrontation with that storm. Now, unresolved energy, in other words, back to the surface. Now, remember I said it's not for drama, it's for closure. So in 2026, it's all going to be about closures. See, closures and foreclosures. See, now the thing about it is, let me see here. What's up, everybody that just entered? The next thing that people have to watch out for in 2026 is the lone wolf phase. See, the lone wolf phase begins in 2026. As I mentioned, you're going to discover many fake friends, fake situations, and a lot of times this is going to be the beginning, the birthing of the spiritual isolation that must happen. See, because that spiritual isolation, that's what's going to hit a Pisces hard. You need it though. It's for your own good. I say this, for me, going through the same things that I'm telling you guys from the same experiences, I noticed a big difference. And see, but you got to understand that everything's not gonna be for you to be in fear in 2026. This live segment is just telling you guys, hey, just to be on point. Because like I say, your the spiritual isolation that you must endure is the fact that, hey, this is protection for you, period. So it's not a punishment. But some people don't know how to use protection. See, they actually think that, oh, I don't need protection. I could just enter this situation with no armor. And then all of a sudden they get hurt, and then they end up what? Just catching all kind of blows that they wasn't expected, that they wasn't expecting to experience. So then all of a sudden they end up having to go through something painful or something that they couldn't see, because it's what you can't see. And that's why you have to survive through this life subconsciously. See, that's how the only way you're going to be able to manifest the positive outcomes and the blessings. Now, another thing is the covert. Okay, everything. So you would think that, hey, maybe someone that doesn't want to be bothered could be considered an introvert, but in another case, you have to watch out. In 2026, you have to watch out from silent ops. See, everything is going to be quiet in 2026 regarding enemy wise and behaviors. You have to be on point like a Coast Guard. You have to be on watch. And see, these silent ops are going to increase around you. You might feel like you're outnumbered, but you have to understand that people that don't like your flow, people that don't agree with your energy, they're going to come around you. They're going to come around you and be in your presence. Why? Because people will study you quietly. They don't make any noise. This is what a spectator is. And see, because you're leveling up, this is why you have to be on point. Why is that? Because you as a Pisces, hey, you need to ignore these people. Because remember I said, if you call them out, then you're gonna lose the focusness that you should be focusing on. And see, you need to ignore the watchers. See, that's almost like a pocket watcher. See, somebody just always trying to figure out how much money you got. You gotta watch. Hey, ignore these people. See, and stay focused in 2026. The next thing that I have is the fact. What's going on, C man? Welcome. What's good? And the next thing is that these dreams that you're gonna have in 2026, they're gonna become messages, just like a text message when you receive it on your cell phone. See, your dreams in 2026 is going to expose who's real and who's fake. What side, hey, what side you gonna choose? Are you gonna choose the fake, the phonies, the watchers, just because you outnumbered out of fear? Are you gonna just cave in and just, hey, give up your power and put your intuition and, hey, unload your weapon and set it on the counter? Or are you gonna stand strong and stand up for yourself and stand for something rather than fall for anything? Now, in 2026, as much will say when it comes to symbolism, there's going to be more of that. There's going to be more of symbolism. There's going to be more of people putting different types of symbols. It'll look as though some type of graffiti is going on in 2026, but people will not know the meaning of these symbols. People are afraid to actually go near them. People oftentimes try to avoid seeing a symbol that they don't recognize. See? So it's almost like, yeah, if you see a certain type of symbol, you don't know if it belongs to a group or organization. You don't know if it belongs to a secret society. You don't know what it belongs to. That's why people, when they see 777 and 222, they don't even want to question it because they know there's something behind it scares the shit out of them and they don't want to face it. They don't even want to know. But it actually might mean something good. So it's better to be on watch far as you, hey, stand aware. You stand aware at all times. So symbolism is going to be a a big thing, a big deal in 2026. Now, another thing is you have to pay attention to those symbols. See, you got to pay attention to those symbols and faces. It's cold blooded. We are in our end times, you guys. Just in case you didn't know this. So you have to, hey, if you didn't notice it, well, I will wake up and smell the coffee. See, because it's not Folgers that's in your cup. Hey, it might be, but I'm just letting you know it's a lot going on around you that you can't, that you are not even aware of. See, and yeah, I hope it scares you because in 2026, you're going to see a major, huge change. Now, another thing for the next one is the fact that one thing for Pisces in general is that I understand we don't oftentimes like the energy shifting that happens. We get used to something and we expect that to be the same way every day. We want that same type of vibe because we do not want to change our mood. Now, we have to know that that energetic sensitivity is going to peak. See? So you're going to be hyper aware of other people's moods, but you cannot let it affect you, Pisces. You have to ignore it. You're going to see in 2026, a lot of people are going to be irking you, getting on your nerves, where you're going to be wanting to put hands on. But I'm here to tell you, that just means that you have the peakness. The peak has what? Increased through the energetic sensitivity. See? Now, people's moods, people's lies, you're going to be sensitive to it. See? Remember I said you're going to be knowing what they're doing. You're going to know their intuition, not their intuition, but you're going to know their intentions before they even speak. So yes, people's moods, their lies, hidden motives, they will feel loud to you. See? Just like somebody got the music up too loud. You're going to be wanting to turn it down for them. See? Now, the next thing is that random people will start coming to you. Not like they, not like they are, hey, not like they already have been telling you their business, okay? But in 2026, random people just come out of nowhere confessing their feelings to you, Pisces. 2026. Telling you, 2026 inspires the truth. See, everybody's going to want to know and get to know what the truth is. But so people are going to be randomly coming to you, Pisces. Hey, man. Hey, where, how do I get through this? And hey, I'm having trouble with this. And I'm telling you, you're gonna be, hey, you're gonna feel as soon as this stuff starts happening, you gonna come back to this channel and you're gonna say, dog, how did you know that? Telling you. Now, another thing, as I said, in 2026, it inspires truth. So when it comes to emotional or romantic affections from unexpected people, you guys, people that you don't expect to walk up to you. So don't be surprised. Now, the next one I have is as I mentioned, do not get overwhelmed when these people start to approach you, Pisces, because I know you like to be in your own world, your own lane. You don't like to be bothered. Now, unfortunately, there's going to be situations where there are sudden urges, see, to cut people off. Ain't even got to say much to you to be blocked. It's just as soon as you see it going left, you're going to be like, hey, man, I ain't got time for this. You're going to end up trying to block them immediately. So if you feel done with someone, it's not impulsive, okay? It's your soul just exiting the contract altogether. Now, another thing, all those hidden opportunities that you wanted in 2025, 2024, those will show up. So Pisces, you're gonna get surprised by business, business ventures, business opportunities that you wanted to accomplish, spiritual opportunities, and just spirit, and also relationship breakthroughs. See, you probably was trying to get rid of Tyrone and he just wouldn't leave, but guess what? 2026, he's going to pack his shit and he's going to get away. He's going to get away, and you're gonna be like, wow, dang, I'm surprised Tyrone left. He finally just, decided to leave in 2026. Now, the next thing is the fact that you got to watch now when it comes to the control. Other zodiac signs, they will try to control you in 2026. See, everybody hates Chris, everybody hates Pisces, okay? So you got to understand, you got haters in different zodiac signs that can't stand you just because you are Pisces. You ain't even done nothing, said nothing, but because you have said something and done something to make them feel uncomfortable without even trying, you got a stamp on your head. So in 2026, hey, there's going to be some signs they're going to be trying to control you. So what does that mean for you, Pisces? Well, that means, hey, you're going to have the glow up in 2026. See, you're going to be attracting both lovers and manipulators. See, you just got to know the difference, to distinguish between the two. Now, let me see in the comments. Hey, you know what? I feel like let's keep the chat and let's keep the comments clean, you guys, because like I say, everybody knows the community guidelines, and I'm trying to, if somebody say something that make you feel some type of way that's just totally just off, you getting blocked, fam. I'm not gonna play this people coming on the channel and just trolling. This live segment, I'm gonna make this live, the live segments that I do for members only. It's getting to that point, because it's like the people that actually want to get the information, they don't want to sit here and read all this extra stuff you guys, you trolls, come and bring into the live, okay? I understand you guys are excited. You can't wait. Maybe you're feeding off my energy. Who knows? But hey, there's so many other trolls and clowns, Mr. Beast, or anyone else that you feel like, hey, you could actually get some back and forth exchange going. But I actually have nothing for you here, but to give you the boot. Now, like I say, anybody say something that's I'm talking about just totally disrespectful, I'm sorry, you're gonna get hid from this channel. You lose your right, your access to actually be able to see my content, okay? So be careful what you say, because just because I'm talking and doing this don't mean I can't do two things at once, because I'm a Pisces, okay? Gang, you already know. It only gets realer from here. See, you ain't got to do all that scraping and scrambling just to get some attention or some clout. See, because hey, what's the worst thing can happen to you is that you miss out on the 2026 live segment. See, and then when you start getting bumping your head in 2026, you're gonna say, "Damn, I really should have listened to Real when Real was telling me all that stuff, man. I should have just chilled out." But hey, man, it be like that sometimes. Like Tupac said, you know, just the way it is, man. Now here's the thing. The next thing is that you will have a shift in your social circle. You're not gonna be friends with the same people you was friends with in 2025 and 2024. Okay. So that shift that you will feel is growth. See, not everything that not everything that appears bad is bad for you. See, you will outgrow 80% of the people in 2025. Don't be surprised. Because, like I said, the growth, hey, you don't need them old circles anymore. When you outgrow people, that's just what happens. See, that's why I said there's a birthing going on even within this channel. See, where I'm gonna start venturing out doing some big things and giving you guys some better content. See, so every year I'm never gonna be the change. I'm never gonna be the same. I'm always gonna be forever changing and adapting to new things because think of it, every YouTuber nowadays, everybody think they can do astrology. Everybody think they can do everybody think they can look like me and just get on here and talk about science. Now that's getting old now. See, I gotta come with something else. I gotta invent something else now. Because too many people are trying to do the same damn thing. It's not even fun. It's not fun when everybody is trying to, oh, let's scrape and scramble. Let's do what he's doing. No. See. Now, the next thing is that when it comes to certain signs, you will have a heightened attraction. See, don't be surprised in Scorpio and Cancer and Virgo and Capricorn. They feel magnetized to you, Pisces, in 2026. You might be like, damn, I don't even get along with a Scorpio, and damn, this Scorpio likes me. Or damn, this Cancer likes me, or hey, this Virgo wants to talk to me. Hey, this Virgo wants to take me out on a date. Or you feel that Capricorn is just being by your side, neck and neck, and you like, wait a minute, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to even be getting along with me, and hey, you're here. See? So that's something to expect in 2026. Now, the next thing is the fact manipulators, they're going to get exposed instantly. Around you, no manipulator is not going to be able to stay for a very long time. You're going to actually see them. You're going to see through the lies immediately. See? And then I'm gonna tell you how you know. I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna know this. It's because they're gonna feel uncomfortable around you. See, because they can't get away with nothing. So what's the point of staying near you? What's the point of being comfortable around you, Pisces? So that's something to pay attention to. Now, the next one I have is universe is gonna be testing you like crazy, Pisces. And this type of testing that you're going to receive is emotional testing. See, because hey, as you know, as a Pisces, when you get those emotional tests, what are they for? What are they for? They're for boundaries. See, and that is to force those boundaries. That's why you go through those emotional tests. So you're gonna be cold. This is gonna strengthen you, Pisces. You need this because listen, when you start learning how to set limits and place firm boundaries, you're gonna be cold blooded. That's the only thing missing. See, some Pisces don't understand why they attract. See, you attract everything anyway, because you're the cosmic sponge. But the problem is some Pisces get stuck with how do these people how and why are these people getting so close up on me and they don't you might feel like you don't really want them this close. See, you might feel like, hey, why is this person so close to me? I don't want them around. You might not even like them. But that's the thing because that person knows There was no boundary set to block them. See, they were able to just walk on in. You left the front door open. Hell, you left the front door unlocked. You don't think your enemies check to see if the door is locked or not? You have to look at such a thing from their perspective. Your enemies study you. Your hidden enemies, they stay silent. That's why you don't see them. They tiptoe around you to outmaneuver you. See? And when they see an opportunity, what do you think they're gonna do? Especially if it's their one and only opportunity. They catch you lacking, it's over. It's curtains. They strike in such a way that feels like a nuclear bomb has been um has been sent because hey, that was their one and only chance to strike. See, so you gotta understand, people will hurt you for no reason. People don't have to have a reason to hurt you. See, all they feel and know is that hey, you on the up and up. People can see people can see that oh man, they know your future. They see the purpose. They see what you're here to do. That's all they need to know. They don't have to have a reason to actually hurt you. That's just what come with it. But if a person know that hey, you finna be doing some big things in life, they'll try to take you out because they know what you're worth. They know the value. They know hey what you're here for. They don't have to sit and face to face and have a conversation with you. No, they don't. When the enemy strikes, the enemy just lets off bombs. You could be getting a haircut, sitting in the barber chair, getting your getting a hey, getting a beard, getting your beard and mustache, getting a little shaving cream, and just chilling. Next thing you know, bombs are just setting off. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, sudden attack. You just hitting it. Hey, you just got caught lacking. See, because you was not watching, fam. You wasn't paying attention because you got too comfortable. See, now the thing about it is you will have those increased psychic downloads. Okay, meaning your gut feeling. See, your gut feeling, it becomes what? A full blown inner voice this year, coming up, 2026. We're not far from it, guys. 2 weeks, what, 2, 3 weeks? So that's why I said that. Now, hey, your gut feeling, you have to get to know your gut feeling. You should have a relationship with your gut feeling. Your gut feeling should be your best friend out of anybody in the world. But hey, but put God first. But I'm just saying you have to know what your gut feeling sounds like. You have to get to know his voice. See? Because how would you know that it's the intuition that's speaking to you if you don't even know his voice? You don't even know what he sounds. You don't even know what it sounds like. See? So it becomes your full-blown inner voice. You need that as a compass to survive 2026. Now, another thing is unfinished karma, okay? That's going to close in 2026. You're not going to have to worry about that because those karmic relationships, they're either going to transform or they're going to exit for good. See? Now, the next one I have is these is freaking a lot of gang stalking going on, you guys. This dude is doing I know there's some gang stalking right here, bro. See, I just told y'all this. I just said this, bro. Random. Dude, what are you doing, dude? Hold on. This is why I can't do content in the car. This is why I said you cannot do content in the car. Random people just come out of nowhere, bro. It's like, remember I said that you could go record in your car and think you away from everybody. You in the corner of a lot. That is not gonna stop you from a random, hey, hey, you can call him a panhandler for all you want. Hey, for all you want. But somebody's gonna find you. You think you're hiding or think you're way off in the corner, and they're gonna find you, fam. Gang stalkers. People somebody can see you in a sniper's view, far out somewhere, and hey, come check on you to see, hey, what is he doing? Hey, who's this guy right here? It's all that energy. See, it's all that energy they feel from way far away in this radius and distance. They can feel you. Hey, who's that guy over there in that corner over there? What is he doing? Hey, Spanky, hey, you know what? Let's go over there and check it out. People don't mind their own business. You know, I actually delivered. I do Instacart on the side. I did a delivery, and I could not believe I had went to a suburb community. That's the type of area I was delivering in. And everybody in that neighborhood did not have any blinds. They just had their windows wide open. You could see everything in their house. So in the comments in the chat, do y'all think that's safe? I understand the concept. You want to be able to see everything outside, but if a random stranger just drives through your neighborhood, they can see everything in your house. Everything. The Christmas tree, the dog, like all your big, huge, big screen TV. And you don't think people out here are not wet bandits, like in the Home Alone movie? You don't think people are actually like that? People will actually come back. People are very. If a person will watch you from what, let's say 30 feet away or something, let's just say a long distance, that should tell you that, hey, that person is capable of doing anything. See, I would never. I'd rather have blinds. So from the era that I come from, we have blinds, curtains. We are not leaving our window open. That's not happening. Because that's the scariest thing, for you to wake up and look out the window and you see some tall guy just sitting up there eavesdropping. Like, come on, man. No. But to each his own. Now, yeah, like Fred said, it's not safe. There are areas where he said where he from, where people don't have any garage doors. Now tell me if that's facts. I done seen people's garage doors wide open. Like, you can see their a lawnmower in there. You like, whoa, I know that's worth like what, $1,000. You can see bikes all, pinned up in the top. Like, hey, somebody, you see a weed whacker, and you like, man, it's about $1,000 to $2,000 worth of stuff in there, and the door is wide open. Like, come on, bro. Like, you wonder why, like, you cannot leave the doors, because there's some people out there that are very gutsy, hyper interested in stuff where, you know, other people's belongings. One time I caught a guy red-handed in my backyard. And literally there's a fence. There's a fence to block. There's a fence to block off the the yard to the neighbors. So this guy just went through our yard. Like, come on, bro. And he literally came on the back of the deck. I'm like, what are you doing? There's no other reason that you should be back here, dude. Like, there's nothing back here. That was the most, is like super, super weird. Like, he never came back because I probably scared the crap out of him, because the way I approached him was like, hey, what are you doing, dude? Like, I saw you. See, that's why I said paying attention, being fully aware, self-awareness is so important. Because if you see somebody, you see somebody doing something, snooping around in your backyard, just watch them. And they get too close, that's where you appear. Because you're like, hey, I saw you the whole time. You didn't even, hey, you're not doing nothing slick, sneaky. I saw you. See? So I don't have to have my guard up because I actually seen you. Now, had you caught me off guard, then that would have been a whole nother story. See? But it's just it's something you gotta pay attention to. But I do believe in gang stalking. I do believe that there's people out there that watch you and absolutely have no life. And they help themselves to you to just see who you are, what you're doing, they take your license plate down. I believe it's people out there that they just target people. See? Because this guy just came out of nowhere. And I don't know if that was his wife or someone, but he literally parked super close, looked me in the face. I'm like, dude, it's nighttime. Like it's 9 o'clock. Like, what are you doing? You really that nosy to see who it is in the car? Like, come on, man. Now, getting back, so getting back, so unfinished karma. It closes in 2026. Now, the next one is very important, okay? The people you help in 2026 will turn on you. You notice I've noticed this. That's why I say be careful who you trust in life. Because the very people you help, they will turn on you. Now, why is this happening? Because Pisces, you're being tested, okay? You're being tested through acts of kindness. Because sometimes you can help somebody, but then if you get hurt behind it, you may feel like you may want to stop helping, but you're not supposed to. So, okay, so what does this tell you? In 2026, hey, helping the wrong people, see, will drain you instantly. So you have to be able to decipher who to help. Help somebody that helps themselves, see. Don't help the wrong people that are not trying to help themselves, see. Because if somebody's helping themselves and they just need a little help, then you know it's genuine. But if somebody they're not really trying to better their situation, but they're looking, hey, they're looking for help whether they ask for it or not. Don't do it because they're gonna drain you. Now, the next thing I have is the romantic clarity hits hard in 2026. There's no more guessing. See, you will see who actually loves you and who loves your energy. See, because people that love your energy, they will want to be around you. They will fantasize over your energy. That's how you able to know who really likes you. The people that like you stay longer. They want to come back. They help themselves to you. They allow you to see them more often. See? Now, if you the one that's doing all the calling to link up and meet up, they don't like you, fam. That's just the sad truth. If you gotta go hunting down, you gotta go looking for them, they don't like you like the way you think they do. Now, the next thing is your purpose becomes unavoidable, you guys, in 2026. So your purpose will reveal itself to you, what you should be doing in this life. Now, how do you know it? Well, you're gonna feel pulled towards it. See, you're gonna feel pulled towards the life that you must live, that you're supposed to live. No more running from it, you guys. Because when you run from your purpose, then you end up doing something, and then it's like, wait, why am I doing this? It's not working. See, that's how you know, hey, that's not your purpose. See, now, bonus content that I have for you guys, which is a different subject, is how to identify each sign in 2026 regarding their behavior. Okay. Now, Aries, the behavior of Aries. For anybody that wants to know, hey, how do I know if someone is an Aries without them telling me? So you have to look for their behavior because the behavior doesn't lie. You may see, for example, a dog, and you might say, well, dang, this dog, how do I know if this dog is a good dog or not? Well, how it behaves. See? Now, Aries, they're going to be very, very impatient with you. impatient. They can't wait. That's how you're gonna know they're Aries without having to ask them their zodiac sign in 2026. They're gonna be blunt, and they're also going to try to lead you. See, now that's the biggest thing to pay attention to regarding their behavior. Another thing to watch out for and to take caution to is the fact they will get irritated easily around you. See, and if now this is the thing, it's a double edge. It's like a double-edged sword here because the caution of it is that yeah, if they get irritated easily, it's the opposite. They like you. See, Aries likes to argue. Aries likes to bump heads. They get off on it. So some people think that, man, this Aries is like just raging and just coming after me. That's because they like the fight that you give them. See, they feed off the energy. I mean, I know you probably didn't even know that, but now you know. So the next one, Taurus. See, Taurus, their behavior is a little more slower. They're very slow to reply. They're not someone that's just snappy and just like a quick um response type of person. They don't do that. So, or let's say they seldomly do that. They're very protective over themselves. See, they're very watchful. So, what a Taurus may behave like is that they may look for consistency. See, and hold you to it. Now, if they feel you or support your grind or what you do in life, then that means that they trust you. And I'm gonna tell you, it's very hard to get that trust from a Taurus because if they don't agree, if they don't if they don't feed you, they don't like you. See, because it's very Taurus is stubborn. If they don't want to do something, they're not gonna do it. You cannot change their mind. Nope. So if they don't if they're not naturally feeding you, like trying to take you out to go eat or do something or spend their money on you or hey, that means hey they don't trust you. Now the next one, Gemini. Gemini's behavior. I know y'all know this one. This is an easy one. Gemini's behavior in 2026 is switching tones when they speak. It's cold blooded. You gotta see. Gemini's is is a damn. I don't want to like. I'm not saying when I say what I okay. So when I say the little comments that I add onto the signs, doesn't mean that I personally dislike them or had some personal going on. And I'm not being biased. I'm just letting you guys know it's very difficult, and everybody knows that Gemini is a very complex sign. It's very difficult to understand them. It's difficult to see what they want and and to know what they want because they're constantly going back and forth. They're constantly exchanging within themselves, different opinions and different ways of what they think and feel. But they rely more on the communication aspects to it though. So switching tones is one of them to watch out for regarding their behavior. And this is the one you got to watch out for. Asking you personal questions. And that's how they get you. They get you with them personal questions because they sneak it in, they sneak it into the conversation too early, too soon, but it's almost like the vibe is there. So you're having a good old time, then they ask you a personal question. They might be like, "Hey, how you doing, man? What's up, bro? Yeah, man, yeah. Yapping. They like to yap. So they'll start yapping to you. Then they'll sneak into their, hey, so what do you do for a living? How much do you make doing what you do? And you like, oh, hold on. See, a Pisces cut it short and be like, oh, a Pisces just set that boundary quick, like boom. And a Pisces be like, don't ask me them kind of questions. See, cut the Gemini right off. Like, I don't I don't give a I don't care if you ask. Hey, I'm not telling you. Now, that's something to pay attention to be, hey, one thing to be cautious about when you dealing with Gemini in 2026, if they get quiet around you. Ooh, man, because it's seldomly done. So if a Gemini becomes quiet around you, oh, you better be on guard. You better be on, man, you better be I'll say this, you better be fully aware at that moment. Because that seldomly happens. See, if they get quiet around you, that means that they're hiding something. It's cold-blooded. See? Now, another thing is Cancer. Okay. Now, Cancer behavior in 2026, how to know someone's a Cancer without asking them their zodiac sign, is the fact that they'll be clingy one day, distant the next. And the thing to be cautious about with Cancer is that if they get emotional around you, that means that you touch their heart in some sort of way, see, some type of way. And also, that means that you touched a wound within them, see. So if you are dealing with a Cancer that's very emotional around you, that means that you as a person touched them in such a way, see, in a special way. So that's how you able to tell that, oh, the more emotional that Cancer is around you, and you will be like, hey, you gotta be a Cancer. Cause you've been clinging to me like every day, like, hey, like you my ace boon coon. And then you'll be saying to yourself, then why did Tuesday I didn't hear from you? See, that's because that's hey, Cancers are ruled by the moon. So they feel that inner shift of just mood swings. See, as the swing swings, they're with it is the mood. So from Monday to Tuesday, hey, they're in their emotions, bro. They're in their emotions. What you expect? So from Monday to Tuesday, they're not gonna feel the same. See, their emotions it come and go, and they make decisions out of their emotions. So that makes them not be able to like make their mind up. Okay, so they may feel something Monday and then feel something else on Tuesday. So this is why they're clingy one day and distant the next. Now, Leo's behavior to look for. How you know if someone's a Leo without asking them their zodiac sign is Leos, they like to show off. It's my show, is what they say. I actually had a Leo tell me that. She said, it's my show. I said, whoa, I know you a Leo. You ain't even got to say nothing else. By you saying it's my show, I'm like, as a Piscean, we very creative in our thoughts. So I'm like, thinking like, who the hell she thinks she is? You think you Rosie O'Donnell or something? Like, it's my show. Like, okay, I got you on my show. Now, the thing about it is Leos, they brag. So if you're around somebody and they showing off, they bragging, look at my shoes, look at my shoes. These are, hey, Christian Dior's. I got these on sale for $200. They're a Leo, okay? So they're always going to be trying to impress you. That's how you're able to tell that they're a Leo. Now, the cautious thing that you got to take when you're dealing with Leos, though, if they get jealous of the attention that you receive, hey, they feel threatened. Because while they bragging about them Christian Dior's, if somebody says, hey man, how you doing? Real, what's up, bro? And just totally just dismiss the Leo, oh, they're gonna get jealous. And they're gonna feel threatened by you. Okay. So hey, don't be surprised. Don't say that real didn't tell you so. Now, Virgo's behavior is how you gonna know that this person is a Virgo without them telling you. They're gonna be overanalyzing your messages. See, you ever seen somebody that reads into too much of what you say or what you do, constantly analyzing you, overanalyzing? Like they won't just let things be as they should or how it comes off. So someone that's always trying to uh analyze and trying to make some type of theory or They might not believe you, who you say you are, and they try to say, oh, I think this guy is a daka daka daka. So overanalyzing your message, the thing to be cautious about though, is that if they give you suggestions, they secretly care about you. It's cold-blooded. Because I'm gonna tell you, if a Virgo gives you a suggestion, well, hey, instead of you doing this, I really think this would be a better fit for you. That means they secretly care about you. And you don't often get that from a Virgo. So if you hear a Virgo, hey, sounds like they're doing a lot of suggestive. Hey, instead of painting the cabinets red, I think you should paint the cabinets white. Because it actually goes with the whole build and the whole situation. That means that Virgo secretly cares about you. Never forget it. Now, Libra. Libra, this is an easy one. Behavior in 2026. You ain't even got to ask them their zodiac sign. Libras are charming, okay? Flirty. This is the person that, ooh, look at you. Oh, I like your haircut. That's what a Libra would say to you. They're very charming. Oh, you kind of look like my brother. And you start smiling and feeling like, oh, you falling for that charm. They catch you off guard with the charm in the first place. Now, they're very flirty, but indecisive. See, they flirt with you, but they don't really know if they want to give you their number. It's like, wait a minute, you just love bomb me, and now I feel like vulnerable. Like, hey, well, hey, hey, before you go, what's your number? Hey, let me get your number real quick. And then she's like, well, I don't know because I really wasn't looking for that. It's like, you dirty mother. You set up here and play with me like this, and I'm sitting here thinking you like me and you really don't. That's Libra. Now, Libra, the cautious thing that you have to watch that will get you if you don't. If they avoid confrontation, something is off. Oh, yeah, something is off. If they avoid confrontation, something is off. Better be careful. Don't say that real didn't tell you so. The next one is Scorpio. Scorpio behavior. Hey, you ain't even got to ask them they sign. All you got to do is pay attention to the behavior. Hey, watch those eyes. Scorpio's eyes are buck. Everybody knows Scorpio eyes is crazy. Like, they the type of eyes like Pennywise, okay? Pennywise the clown. It's like their eyes are piercing. They look at you, you be like, man, don't look at me like that. So Scorpio, they can give you these quiet stares. I'm gonna give you an example. This is how a Scorpio will look at you. They'll be like, and it's like, wait a minute, what you looking at me like that for? And I just felt like, hey, like you didn't look at me. Well, hey, with my clothes gone, with my clothes off. Why you give me that type of look? Because a Scorpio is always checking temperature. A Scorpio is always on point. A Scorpio is always in deep question. See, so they might look at you up and down because they sizing you up. See, they're being very calculative. Trying to do the calculations. Now, another thing is they may ask you deep questions. See, these deep questions they may penetrate your psyche. See, now why are they doing this? Because they're testing you. It's cold-blooded. So you want to know why did Scorpio ask me such a deep question? Like, hey, why do I smile the way that I smile? Or hey, why am I so happy? Why did they ask me that? It's because that Scorpio is testing you. See, the cautious thing that you gotta watch out with Scorpio is that if they pull away suddenly, that means that if they pull away suddenly away from you, that means that they are emotional and they are not done. It's cold-blooded. See, so Scorpio is the type of person that they'll leave and then they'll come back. Okay. You might think that they're gone when they pull away because you will feel the absence. You will feel that absence of that Scorpio because they actually have so much presence, with their aura. You feel them when they're around you. But when they pull away, you be like, dang, did this Scorpio just ghost me? But just know They're going to come back. Never forget it. They're going to come back because in the moment they're just being emotional, but they're not done. So don't say they're real and didn't tell you so. Next, Sagittarius. Sagittarius behavior. You ain't even got to ask them their zodiac sign. Just look at the behavior in 2026. Is Sagittarius will be friendly, but will not commit. See, they will be friendly, but they are not going to commit. They're not going to be um committal, committal to the situation or whatever it is. You guys they might come off cool, but they don't mean that they're gonna give you a friendship or a relationship or whatever you assume. So don't assume it. Just look at, hey, this person is just friendly. And jovial, or however you want to say it. The cautious thing that you gotta watch out with Sagittarius though is the fact that if they start opening up to you, that means that they're choosing you. See, it's cold-blooded. When they open up, that's how you know you got them. See, it ain't nothing slick or sneaky why I say that. I'm just saying if they're trying to tell you more about them, that means they're choosing you. See, now that could turn into a friendship, but it always has to be on the Sagittarius timing. See, that's the catch. Now, the next one is Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, when you're around the Capricorn, let's say you ain't got to ask them their sign, you'll just know by a Capricorn's behavior. At first, they will be cold. See, they'll be cold at first, so you may not feel them. Okay, they may come off like they just don't care about things or you or what you got to say. So you might be like, damn, I told this Capricorn that, hey, my family had a gathering on Friday. And they just, blue, they didn't really show no interest. They was all in their phone the whole time. So, but I'm gonna let you know this. That's because of Capricorn at the same time of them being cold at first, is because they're structured. They're structured like that. See, they're built. See that everything is done on purpose with Capricorn. Everything is structured. See, it's like if you look outside and you see a building that's being built from the ground up, it's like, okay, you built a certain type of way where, hey, it's like okay, it's like the first stage is being cold at first. Then the next stage is then it's like, okay, they constantly have a certain way, a strategy of how they deal with people. Okay. Now, being structured, but yet observant, see, because they're on point. And that's why you have to watch when you're dealing with Capricorn, is when they get, hey, do never assume that a Capricorn is a certain type of way, because it could be a test. It's cold blooded. A Capricorn can act boring or bored around you, but they keeping score. They just using it as a strategy to, hey, they're being very observant. When they act like they're bored, or you might be like, damn, this Capricorn is boring. They don't have nothing going on. Be careful with that, because that Capricorn could be, hey, using projection. They might want you to assume that, so that way you don't never think they're doing something behind your back. Hey, I'm telling you, Capricorn is very structured and very, organized, and hard to pin down to be, to the degree of saying, oh, you're doing something behind my back, because they could be very deceptive. Okay. Now, if that Capricorn, now the cautious thing to be aware about is the fact that if they share their plans with you, that means that you're in the inner circle. Okay. Yeah, if they tell you their plans, because one thing about a Capricorn, they seldomly tell other people their plans. See, remember I said they have a certain way that they are structured when it comes to dealing with people and what other people know about them. Now, the next one is Aquarius. Now, the behavior with Aquarius that you ain't even got to ask from their zodiac sign 2026, and everybody should know this, that they're very detached. Okay, they're detached. When you meet them, they might be sitting somewhere off to themselves. Even Lunar, lunar Aquarius. So anybody that has rise in Aquarius or moon in Aquarius, oftentimes you may find them by themselves, away all the way in the corner somewhere. Okay, so they're very detached. When you meet them, when you see them, when you get to know them, you will notice this in their behavior. The next thing is they like to joke a lot. See, they you may find them, telling you jokes. So the reason why they're joking with you is because they do not want to deal with any emotions whatsoever. See, so if somebody got hit by a bus and you ask the Aquarius what happened, they're gonna be joking about it. See, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, yeah, man, this old guy was just sitting on the bus stop, and the bus just came and just smashed him into the wall." Man, you should have seen, like, hey, his Timberland boots didn't move though, man. His Timberland boots was still like there while the bus hit him, and then his Timberland boots was just in the street. Like, bro, that's just how detached that Aquarius is from their emotions. They don't want you to see no emotions. So they always try to act like unbothered. It's always like, oh, like you could just, it's like they try to come off like nothing bothers them. So like, oh, somebody get hit by a bus, it doesn't affect their emotions. But here's the catch. You're being fooled if you believe that, because everything bothers them. They just don't want to show you, see, or tell you. Now, why is this? Because they want to stay an individual. They want to stay unpredictable. See, undetected. So that's why a lot of times if Aquarius does something, I'm gonna tell you, if Aquarius does something, Aquarius is more sneakier than a Scorpio. Because Aquarius, you don't see it coming. I'm sorry. You do not see it coming because they hide their emotions, because they try to detach of the way that they feel about things. So you never really have a true friendship with them. You never have a true connection with them because they will hide how they feel. See? And they won't tell you so that Aquarius can trick you. They can actually they can actually be around you a lot and hate you the whole damn time. See? And they can act like, oh, always talk to you. They might, and you know what's even more wicked that a lot of people don't know? An Aquarius will still help you. It's cold-blooded. They'll see, Aquarius is good at working the job that they hate, being around, being with around the people. They can actually keep coming to work and working with those people and not be affected. But they are affected. They just have a strong, detached, or they're more connected to logically, to logic than emotions. So they can actually work a job that they hate and stay. Hey, they can stay for a long time, and guess what? Just as well, hate everybody in that organization. It's cold blooded. So that's the one you got to watch is Aquarius. Now, what to be cautious about with Aquarius though is that if they show vulnerability, is rare. See, if they show vulnerability, is rare. See, because you seldomly would get that from an Aquarius. So never forget it. Don't act like real didn't tell you now. Now, Pisces. Okay, so how to know if somebody else is a Pisces without asking them their zodiac sign? In 2026, is Pisces will give you deep eye contact. Even if they watching you through a screen, even if you on YouTube, Pisces will be like this. And then they have, see, Pisces is like a fish, because a Pisces will see you, and then even if they go in the back and make a grilled cheese or put a steak or put a piece in the oven, they still watching you, like, doing two things at once. They cooking and shit, but their eyes is still locked on you. See, because Pisces, they have fast eye movements. That's how Pisces is. Like I say, it's like they're similar to being omnipresent. They could do two things at once. They could be cooking the greens, washing the greens, but actually looking outside at the dude taking the trash out. Like, what is he doing out there? But they still cutting up onions and like doing you like, dang, how can you cut the onions? So hey, cut the onions without cutting your fingers off, and you sitting there watching the dude take the trash out because you don't trust him. So that's how Pisces are. So you can feel the deep eye contact. That's the behavior. That's how you're gonna know that they are Pisces. They're gonna be watching you. You will feel like they looking you in your soul, like Rihanna. Now, another thing is that you gotta pay attention to this now. To know if somebody a Pisces without asking them their zodiac sign is the fact that they will be emotionally mirroring you. So you will feel like this person feels me. Like you will feel like connected. You will be like, dang, this Pisces really, this gotta be a Pisces, because how they know I felt like that, or how they know how I'm currently feeling. See? A Pisces be knowing like, hey, they talk to you a certain type of way to reveal that to you. It's like a secret. Like, damn, how you really know how I'm feeling on the inside? Like, come on, man. That's how you gonna know. Now, the cautious thing you gotta watch out for though, because this is the one that people get confused about with Pisces, is if they avoid you, that's because they feel too connected to you. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Every time you come around, it's like that Pisces runs from you. You're like, where you going? It's just me. It's just another Pisces. Why is you running from me? When a Pisces avoid you, that means that they feel too connected to you. It's cold-blooded. See? Because that's like if a Pisces find they find a soulmate, they're gonna be running from their soulmate, not even knowing that that's their soulmate. See? The very person you feel a strong connection to, but you avoid them because you like, hold on now. Whoo. This person do it to you, like, you may be like, wait a minute, why is this person so, I feel some type of way, like, oh, let me run and hide real quick. Like, nah, you running because you know that you feel too connected to that person. See, you got a high signal, you got 5G on 5 bars with that other Pisces. But I'm here to tell you, just embrace it, because like I say, you running from something that's the best thing for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's like I say, the bonus content now. Like I said, 2026, this is your awakening year. So I'm just, the last segment, guys, was about, staying alert, trust your intuition, and pay attention to people's true behavior. See? Because like I said, that energy, man, it's already shifting in 2025. You already got to see that. But in 2026, it's gonna hit different. See, it's because it's gonna reveal those fake friends, the hidden enemies, which I spoke about, silent ops, and real love. See, so like I say, I hope the true Pisceans out there and people that's not a Pisces actually got something from this live. If not, like I say, if not, then I hope you still just give me the benefit of the doubt. But I'll catch y'all later on the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace out. Thanks for watching.